When making a game, it's important to understand the concept of polling rate. Polling rate is basically how often, if you're holding down a key or a mouse button, how often does the game keep checking that you're holding it down, refreshing the action that the button is associated to. In Minecraft, this is apparent in two situations. Your mouse handles polling rate differently than your keyboard. For example, the polling rate of breaking blocks means that if I'm just holding down the button, I break blocks at a set speed. This is good because it allows me to change where I'm pointing at, and allows me to break blocks without having to click very, very fast and annoyingly. So this concept of polling rate applies to things like throwing snowballs, throwing chicken eggs, placing blocks. Keep in mind, I'm just holding right now. Breaking blocks. Spawning mobs. And less obviously, but still included, attacking. It includes lever pressing, composting, door opening and closing, and probably more that I didn't list. A good rule of thumb is if you can trigger something faster by simply clicking faster, what I'm about to show you will probably apply. The reason is because there isn't a in-game clock telling how quickly can the composter take an input. It's just how quickly does the composter listen to, or how quickly does Minecraft listen to you pressing the mouse, to you holding down the mouse. In addition, you'll notice that for text interfaces, this applies to most things, but it translates quite well in Minecraft. If you press a key, you'll notice a delay after the first key is pressed. This is to give you a chance to let go of the key. And then if the key is still held after that delay, it just starts repeating and checking very quickly, just so that you're just spamming the letter very quickly. Now, this concept is not hard-coded into the text exactly. It's coded into the keyboard of how Minecraft treats keyboard events. What this means is that if you go into your settings and change your mouse events to keyboard keys, you can treat it just like your keyboard. So all the things I just described with the set speed of it when you hold of it, how it breaks things, can be basically treated like what I just showed with the keyboard thing. You can compost very fast. This is very helpful when trying to get rid of a lot of seeds in your inventory after harvesting a large field. Apply to lever pressing, where the block that is being pushed kind of freaks out because the piston can't handle the speed. Door opening. Mob spawning. Block placing. Block breaking. And with attacks. You'll notice that with this attack, because Minecraft 1.9 Combat has a cooldown that only lets you attack and deal full damage at a specific speed, while still allowing you to still perform the attack at a severe damage penalty, the meter isn't even beginning to fill up, because the attacking is so quick and intense. This is not very useful, because you're only going to deal half a heart, if not less, and mobs have an immunity timer of how fast they can take damage. But, just for fun, if we give ourselves the maximum haste level that is supported in the vanilla game, the cooldowns are effectively removed. This allows us to go full-on Ninja Master. you notice that the reason you can still hear the missing sounds is because mobs can only take damage so quickly. They have a built-in immunity timer. But if I hit other mobs, it works. It applies to snowball throwing. And egg throwing. The reason why, if you start spamming, and then you use another keyboard key, the spamming does not work as well, is because, say for example, you type a letter in this interface, and then you click another key, the other one isn't going to keep being pressed, so it's just going to assume it's the normal event timer. Basically, this can help you do things a lot quicker in survival worlds. In vanilla survival Minecraft, there is no actual block breaking speed, so if you just use your mouse, you'll be able to break as many blocks as your tool can handle. But in creative mode, there is a built-in delay. So the block breaking one's only really useful in creative mode, but the other ones can be very nicely applied to survival mode. On a relatively unrelated note, one upside to using the mouse instead of keys is that if you press both your break and place mice buttons at the exact same time, you can replace blocks. It needs to be done at the exact same time, though. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you in your future endeavors.